Here in 1864, Consider Stebbins Bardwell created the Pawlet Cheese Company, Vermont's first dairy co-op. Farmers brought him milk. Bardwell made cheese and took it as far as New York City for sale. Farming ended here in 1994. Angela Miller and Russ Glover bought the property in 2001 and received their state creamery license in 2004. Consider Bardwell Farm produces world-class cheese in a sustainable, environmentally friendly manner. Their herd of 140 goats is rotationally grazed to eliminate parasite problems and the need to use medications. Cows and chickens use each pasture once the goats move on. Small local farms provide quality cow's milk to the cheesemaker's specifications. Creamery Director Leslie Goff has just received highest awards from the Good Food Foundation and the American Cheese Society.
This is the original make room and where Consider Bardwell started about 14 years ago was just this room. And over the last 10 years or so, we were able to make cheese in the larger make room and have 3 cheese vats. So we always catch the first pitcher of milk that comes in case there's sanitizer still in the line. We don't want it in the back. And it's going to heat to 70 degrees and Lily's going to put the starter cultures in and then let it ripen to 90 degrees and then add rennet.
Lily will add a non-GMO microbial vegetarian rennet, which, when cooked, will thicken the milk.
What we're looking for.
That thickened mixture will then be stirred to create curds.
This is going to be a very dry, hard cheese, so we want tiny curds and we're going to cook to 108 degrees.
The curds sink to the bottom of the vat. Whey rises to the top.
We want the hoops and the cheesecloths to be the same temperature and the same pH as the curds that we're putting into them.
Lily and Bree use a metal screen to gather all the curds together, and Bree releases excess whey, which will be recycled as food at a local pig farm. Lily takes that green knife and cuts the curds using a plastic template the size of the hoop that will form the cheese.
Oh boy, it might be more than 4.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe. I'll try. They're gonna be big.
No curds go to waste. Next step, the brining room.
Here we have some goatlet cheese loading in the brine for about 32 hours. And then the big wheels there with a whale, that's our cheese called Rupert. And then, so once the cheese comes out of the brine, it then comes into this room, which is the drying room. And all the cheeses are in here for about a week or so until the brines are nice and dry, where then they can move to the cave. The little ones on the rack is Dorset, our cow's milk wash rind cheese. and they're just waiting to go in the cave. Instead of being on white racks, they're on wire racks. This here is the Dorset cave. This is our wash rind cow's milk cheese. This cheese is turned and washed or brushed at least twice a week and aged for 60 days. Everything here aged at Consider Bardwell Farm is raw milk cheese, so a minimum of 60-day aging is the law. Is Slyborough, which is also a wash rind cheese but made with goat's milk. Same age, 60 days. So you can kind of see like the progression of how orange these rinds are on Dorset. So these are the older cheeses getting ready to hit 60 days, whereas down towards the end of the cave, we have brand new yellow cheese with nothing on the rinds. They look like they just came out of the vat, and they did about a week ago. So a series of yeast and bacteria give the cheese the color. We end up washing this cheese with a morge, like a cocktail solution of brine mixture with various yeast and bacteria. And so that's why we're washing it every 2 days. It's just to get that microflora established on the rind. So basically, you're washing it to get your good microflora that you want on it and wash away the stuff you don't want. So this is one of the caves. And so here on the left, we have all the Manchester cheese. So this is a goat milk cheese. It's a natural rind French home style cheese. This is brushed twice a week and aged for about 90 days. This here is the Pawlet cave. Yeah, so this is probably about a week old, this Pawlet here, versus the Pawlet on the left-hand side is about 120 days old and ready for sale. Every batch of cheese here at Consider Bardwell Farm is tasted before it's sold. In this cave, this was opened about a year and a half ago. This is our blue cheese. And then we have Danby here, which is what Lily's making downstairs aging. This cheese ages about 4 months.
Peggy Gallup has vast creamery experience. She's currently food safety manager at Bardwell. She knows her numbers, governmental regulations, the importance of accuracy, of concentration, and she knows how to dance. Balancing the chores of making cheese are breaks for popcorn and texting. But how much downtime can there be with all the work that needs to be done, and the work that must be done exactly when the milk reaches a certain temperature? Here, Leslie, Lily, and Bree are filling hoops with curds to form wheels of Pawlet cheese, all within 8 minutes because the curds mustn't cook beyond that. Each cheese created from goat's or cow's milk, each from its own specific cultures, each heated to its own temperatures, each formed in its own way from different sized curds, each brined, dried, aged to its own distinct taste. The common denominator at Consider Bardwell Farm is the dedication to the process, from the owners to the milkers, the farmers, and the cheesemakers.